So at this point, we are ready to do our force testing. So notice if I push play right here, I can see where we're seeing a lot of displacement. Yellow is pretty much like the areas that are kind of like undergoing quite a bit of stress and they're susceptible to breaking. So we're going to go ahead and try to reinforce those in the next video. But for right now, let's try to set up this video or this simulation. So what we want to do is go to part one. So we're going to right click. We're going to select assign material. We're going to select custom for our balsa wood. I'm going to title it balsa wood. Okay, so I had to use Google to get this information. So for our density, we're going to use this value here. So that one, pounds per inches cubed. Notice my units pounds per inches cubed. So I'm just going to paste that in there. We have Young's modulus, so I'm double clicking. We have to get rid of these commas. All right, and it's in pascals, so it's in pascals here. Compressive strength, double clicking, pasting. I'm getting rid of those values right there. Tensile strengths, we're using 19 million pascals or pascals. Tensile strength is right here. And you can Google what these mean or talk to your teacher about it. Poisson's ratio, 0.38. And we're going to go ahead and accept that like that. And we do have ultimate compressive and ultimate tensile. We're going to leave them blank. And we go ahead and accept this. So an important feature is that we have to go here, click on workspace units, and notice how we selected grams earlier. So if you haven't selected this, make sure you click on it and select grams. So if we click on this right here, display mass properties, I select part one, we're shown the mass of our object based on what we have. So according to our rules, we can only have a maximum mass of, oh, I can't find it, 90 grams, 95 grams, and that includes glue and wood. So just keep that in mind. All right, so now we've created that, we can actually start doing our testing, but we need a little item next, or one more item. So we'll go ahead and select sketch. We're going to click on this top face, and we want to add a, square. So select this corner, and we're selecting this top corner over here. We're going to extrude. The height doesn't matter. We want to select new, but make sure it's going above your bridge. We're going to do the same thing to the bottom of the bridge. So go ahead and select sketch, select this bottom face, select this rectangle, click on this corner, and then we're going to click this area here, or my bad, this point here. We're going to extrude again, and make sure you're pointing down, select new, and accept. And now we're selecting part two, part three. We're right clicking, do not do this to part one. Assign the material and select none and just type in steel. This one doesn't really matter. All right. So now we're going to go over to assembly. And here we're selecting insert, select part studio 1, just click it anywhere. For this one right here, we don't have to put it at the origin, but we do want to get this right away. Right click on this item and select fix. So notice I can't drag around the blue one, the dark blue, but I can drag this and I can drag that. So now I'm going to select fasten mate. We want to make sure we connect these. So I'm going to hover over this, hold shift, select this corner, hover over this bottom face, hold shift, and select this corner right here. So notice it's corner to corner. Oops. There we go. And I accept. So now this is fixed as well. This gray one's not fixed yet, so we'll do that now. So notice I'm still in fasten number 2. So if you get out of that, just select fasten mate. We're back here. And let's go ahead and hover over this corner. So notice it's getting kind of weird. So I hover here, hold shift, go to the corner. Go here, hold shift, and go to this corner. And I accept. All right. So now we're going to select force. And for this one, we do want to click on this instance here. Our load direction will be on this top face. And we want to make sure it's pointing downward. So we apply the force going into the bridge, hit accept. and we just show our results. And right now it's doing the calculation, and shortly we should have some data. And notice that this is coming out pretty weak. So in the next video, I'm going to show how to modify this really quickly, just so we can get some more testing done and we can get this moving. So thanks for watching, and